In this late-breaking work, we describe a preliminary ontology of dark patterns, with the goal of connecting regulators, policymakers, and scholars. Dark patterns describe instances where design choices subvert, impair, or distort the ability of a user to make autonomous and informed choices in relation to digital systems, regardless of the designer's intent. This concept is increasingly popular in uniting scholars, regulators, and designers in transdisciplinary dialogue to identify problematic practices and find ways to prevent or discourage the use of these patterns. The academic literature has grown rapidly since Brignall released his original typology in 2010. In the years since, foundational work by Bosch, Gray, Matur, and Legurley and Strahilovitz have added many new pattern types. These typologies have had some alignment while also seeking to expand descriptions of the many contexts in which dark patterns occur. Regulators and policymakers have also shown interest in contributing to this space, with 5 reports from EU, UK, and US bodies published in 2022 alone. However, these sources often lack citation provenance trails for typologies and definitions, making it difficult to trace where new or specific types of patterns emerge and under which conditions. To address this rapidly evolving space, we started our analysis with 245 patterns from 5 academic and 5 regulatory sources, and iteratively clustered them as a research team by identifying direct citations, identical language, or inferred similarity. In our draft ontology, we identify which regulatory and academic sources include each pattern type, and organize patterns across 3 levels of hierarchy. Some pattern names are inferred, while others share the same explicit vocabulary. We introduce 3 levels of pattern granularity. High-level patterns are general strategies. Meso-level patterns describe an angle of attack. Both high and meso-level patterns can be applied to multiple domains and contexts. We also describe low-level patterns, which include a specific means of execution and are specific to domain and context. As one example of these relationships, a high-level strategy, such as interface interference, might be used as an angle of attack through manipulation of the visual choice architecture, which is then executed in the interface through false hierarchy. In all, our ontology includes 6 high-level patterns, 24 meso-level patterns, and 34 low-level patterns. Why does this ontology matter? We hope it will allow regulators and dark pattern scholars to operate from a shared vocabulary, enabling more alignment in user studies, sanctions, and discussions of harm. This shared vocabulary and hierarchy of patterns will also help us to trace the presence and types of patterns over time. This will allow scholars and regulators to anticipate the presence of existing patterns in new contexts or domains and guide automated detection. In conclusion, we acknowledge the support of the organizations that have funded this work, and we thank you for listening.